All right, baby. This is part 2. Hopefully, if you haven't, go back and watch the original review of this, and then we lead into why this is here.
Ardbeg Blaaack. Black.
Yes, and
We
this
need to try it like a
Laphroaig.
competition because I do it better.
Oh,
than
you do it way better. Your turkey things, you do animals better than me. The Càirdeas 3 wood.
I got coin 427, which is on my Laphroaig Cairdeas, and 430, which is on my Ardbeg.
And I got 428, 429. Ardbeg for me is closer in. Same for you. Cairdeas is on the outside.
So these are both special releases from the
Swiss
distilleries, annual releases. Ardbeg Blaaack is their committee release for the Fagil, and then Laphroaig each year does their special edition of the Cairdeas.
So it's a good versus.
This is 2019's Triple Wood.
Yes.
Now the only thing is here we have a little bit of difference in the ABV.
Low.
The black is
I should say low.
This is mature Ardbeg, then matured for 5 more years in Pinot Noir cask, and it's at 50.7%.
Right. Which we shouldn't say is low, but
The Cairdeas is Laphroaig's Triple Wood at cask strength, 59.5%. But it's ex-bourbon, quarter cask, and Oloroso sherry.
It's been in 3 woods.
And just looking at,
Yeah, good call.
I'm not going to drink anywhere near that much.
I told you I poured too much.
Do you want?
You want to put some back? Put it back before your lips touch it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Before we get into that and even add water.
Goes, yeah, I poured you too much. My apologies. That's more than I'll drink too. But
you want to pour some back?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm guilty.
So now, when you look at the Ardbeg Blaaack by itself, even against last year's Ardbeg Drum, it's quite a bit darker. You can see that Pinot Noir maturation coming through on it. But this Laphroaig Cairdeas Triple Wood is 10 shades darker.
10 shades? I'll take it 30.
I'm calling it 10. I know there's going to be. So I know that ABV of the Laphroaig is gonna smack you right in the mouth. But with the lower ABV, let's look at the black first.
Okay, because you want to start with that lower ABV first. I agree. Still smells great.
Man, the palate on that is so nice. We just got done reviewing that. Just nice Ardbeg earth notes. 5 years of that Pinot Noir maturation is showing.
I'm going to put some water in a glass here, just so I don't crinkle the plastic.
Good, thank you. The fans, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, fans.
Go right into the Laphroaig Cairdeas.
I did a little cleansing.
Did you?
Yeah.
The Ardbeg Black, a lot of sweetness really kind of coming through on the finish as well.
Yeah, nice, and it holds. It holds, which is why I wanted to cleanse that out a little bit. Now, I will tell you, I feel like, and there was foreshadowing of this when we reviewed the black. You're right, I don't do animal sheep sounds as well as you.
Years of practice.
Years of practice. But I believe I'm going to like the Laphroaig better in this head-to-head. But I will let the tasting fall where it falls.
I get more peat on the Ardbeg, on the black on the nose.
Let's do that.
I get some of that Laphroaig medicinal notes, though.
Yeah, the peat crawls out of the Ardbeg more.
Both the Oloroso sherry finishing and that is jumping in there with you on the peat.
Makes me happy. Some of that's the ABV though.
Yeah,
it does really jump up.
And I brought up, should we just water it down a little bit?
I'm going to right now because
then before I even go in, I'm going to do that too.
Here, you ready for a big one?
I'll do mine. So yeah, I'll add mine. So I'm going to bring. I brought that up because it is 59.5% to 50.
Woo! It lets you know it.
That would be a factor. It is delicious. And that brought up and the reason we wanted to do this is because the Laphroaig Cairdeas you can find for $80.
Yeah.
Or the Ardbeg Blaaack at $150. And I added a couple good drops of water here. I'm probably still not even down to 50.
Okay, that's interesting.
I still get more peat on the nose from the Ardbeg.
And I think you're going to get more peat on the palate, too. I would say if I was just going to talk about flavor explosions, the Ardbeg's bringing it. But I'm getting a lot more leather. It's like a leather strap. When I mean that the best way possible.
That's still, man, that is good though too. The Laphroaig Cairdeas. I mean, it's really got a flavor punch to it. It is, and I'm still going to add a little bit more water.
I'll take some more too. That is powerful. I'll take 2. Wow.
I better all that.
That is, I mean, it's got a big punch to it. You know what else is on? Being that triple wood, it's got a heavier wood oaken finish that really kind of makes it robust. That's interesting.
Try some of the quarter cask.
Okay. Yeah. I would agree. That's interesting.
Going back to the Laphroaig here.
I'm still dusty on the Laphroaig. Tobaccos linger.
So rich.
It's like a pouch of tobacco.
To me, that's the Oloroso sherry cask finish coming through and punching through the bourbon cask, getting through those citrus notes and those vanilla notes. And you're getting that dark fruit with the peat, with the ABV, with the oak. It's very nice. Laphroaig did a good job with that Cairdeas, that's for sure. And then let's just let me do a little palate here, cleanser.
My goodness.
Sweetness, burnt caramels,
Yeah.
sugars on the Laphroaig.
Yes. Sweeter, smoother.
Back to the Ardbeg.
Yeah, the fruity. I'm all talking Ardbeg here. What's interesting with this lighter ABV, of course, doesn't have that punch coming in, but it allows all this sweetness to kind of swirl around.
Wow, that is good too.
You know, what's funny though is having this stronger punch here is toned down those peat flavors. This is what happens to me a lot when I've got multiple peats going. The peat tends to start to fade into the background.
Yeah. You've got peat on the palate.
Yes.
So it's overriding that. Now you start to notice some of those other notes and stuff. And I just get a nice, really a rich caramel and still a raspberry jam going on here. It's drizzled over it. White chocolate. Ardbeg peat.
That's interesting. So part of my perplexed state in part 1 was at 150.
Say 150.
Okay, 150. And at 80. I want this more now. I want this Ardbeg more now, head to head. And it's not because it's besting the Laphroaig. It's because I'm getting the differences in it's like a plum wrapped in and coated in sugar. But it's not that sweet. That's interesting. I didn't expect that.
Well, and here, coming in, I knew the Laphroaig would give the Ardbeg a run for its money. And make no mistake about it. It is.
Yeah.
I think the Ardbeg is actually showing a little bit more finesse.
I would agree with you there.
It's showing just a
Yep.
little bit more care.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I would agree with you there. It feels like it's, and it's got to be those 5 years that it's spent in that, Noir. The finesse is what you got. I feel like it's got the way it folds in and out a little bit from fruit to ashy peat and then bursts of fruit again.
The Càirdeas, though, is really, it's a lot more in your face. It's a lot more smack. It's a lot more of the smack of, to me, the Oloroso sherry finish powering through and even starting to take on and fight the peat.
Yeah,
it is good.
Grabs you right from the get-go. It has those leathers and tobaccos that I love. There's no mistaking it. Where on the Càirdeas, it tells you what it is, and it's punching you around, and that's why I dig it so much, because I like that slap in the face. But, yeah, what they're doing here is definitely a subtler art with the Ardbeg there. What a great year, though. These two have come out at the same time.
Well, I think a lot of people will be surprised by the black. You know, you had the drum and the grooves.
I want one now.
Both were a little lighter, a little sweeter. The drum was rum cask finished. The grooves was, I believe, just bourbon cask, but they had extra grooves that were cut in the wood to increase the whiskey to wood ratio. Both of these are, and I remember, I know I just gave the black a 93. The Càirdeas, I'm pretty sure I gave a 92 or a 93 as well. I don't even
remember what I scored it, but I liked it.
Yeah. And you were, I think you gave it a 91 or something blind, and I gave it a 93, I bet. So I think I gave both of these a 93. These are both delicious.
There was only one of these on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I doubt we'll see another one. I might have to look around.
Yeah, I'll look.
I would grab one.
Dwayne Large just posted on Instagram today that he just got his bottle that he found. So it's starting to show up. It'll be around. I think the trick will be there's only going to be a few bottles on the shelves are going to be at that retail. So try to grab it there. But that Laphroaig Cairdeas, again, at $80, you can get two of these to one of these.
Right.
They're both good, both gorgeous. If you can, pick both up.
Yeah, because
if money is an issue,
go with that. Well, or if you know you just want to be smacked in the face with the peat clod, go with this Laphroaig. It does it. It brings those leathers and tobaccos.
I would say this does too. This brings the
not a dirty smack in the face. This is more like you get hit in the face with a little bit of peat, and then they give you a juicy prune.
You're like, wow, what's that?
Right in there. You're like, oh, it's juicy and it's good.
And then the peat comes.
Then they hit you with some more peat. So, yeah, you're not getting unhit, I guess. But it does seem like, I think what you said, a little more finesse.
Yeah.
This is maybe smaller balls of peat that are just being thrown at you.
Yeah. Laphroaig is really a punch of peat, and it's a punch of sherry.
A punch of peat and a punch of sherry. I like how you said
they're battling it out.
Like a shirt. A punch of peat and a punch of sherry.
If you watch the movie 300, it's like that. The Spartans.
Right there.
But,
that's a good versus, and if I was going to pick, I would still probably land, if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to pick the Laphroaig, both because I like a punchy peat, and I love the price point, but what this is bringing in finesse cannot be discounted. It's subtler, and it's a little more refined. And
you say
good.
Subtler.
Yeah.
Do you mean subtler?
Yeah. I like to say subtler. I just kind of...
Like you moved in and you subtlered these lands?
No, that would be settled. I like to say it's a little more subtler. Subtler. Sure. I also think I heard some wolves.
Wow.
Wolves. Sorry, I heard some wolves. I actually said it right by accident. It's good. But yeah, this is definitely get them both. If you were going to get just one, if they said you got to get just one, and we'll even pay for them, it's not a price issue, what would you do? So the same price, they just said pick one.
Man, don't do it to me.
Come on, same price, you'd pick that. I think you'd pick that even if
the
price was the same.
Probably. And coming into this, I didn't think so. I thought the Laphroaig was going to maybe smack this one around.
Really? You thought that?
Yeah,
I thought so too.
I knew the Ardbeg was a little bit smoother, a little bit finer, a little bit more refined. The Laphroaig is really, it's just, and in fact, well, we had to bring it down though to get at this point. True. You come in at the 59.5%. Wow.
Yeah.
But it's an all-out brawl.
Yep.
The Laphroaig is an all-out brawl. This is the poker World Series Poker Championship.
Everybody's got glasses.
This is the WWE
rear naked choke.
Rear naked chokehold. So it depends on where you
right. Yeah. What are you in?
Poker championships.
You want
naked chokehold.
A tooth flying, or is somebody what's a good poker inside straight? I don't play a lot of poker. I know inside straights. You never bet on them. I know that. All right. Whew. I like this. This is good. This tossed up my expectations. I'm with you. I thought this was going to just kill it, and it did not. I want this now, too. 2. Scotch It, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.